All right. We are live. Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays, coming to you live from Zanzibar, Tanzania, East Africa. Man, I mean, look, it's a great place to be if you are fed up with quarantine because they don't really care about COVID, which is great. Uh, Fortunate headline broke the other day that the vice president of Tanzania, the country that I'm in, that doesn't believe in COVID, might have died from COVID and or died with COVID. It's everything is always questionable. But as of right now, Tanzania and the island Zanzibar, this is what's confusing people. I'm going to go straight to the screen share. You can see the beautiful view behind me. No one here is updating. Some people are wearing masks, but very few. Very few. Some employees wear masks. Some tourists wear masks. I would say 95% of the people here don't wear masks. Everyone is enjoying life. It's great. And that's why we're all here. And life is, look, life's worth living. So if you're going to sit in your basement, I mean, you can do it, and the government can tell you to do that for the rest of your life. But some of us are going to be out here enjoying it. I'm only here a few more days, and after that, I will be off probably to Dubai. Still, like, bigger than allowed. I will finally have to take some COVID tests, though. I've been avoiding them up to this point, but I'll have to take a COVID test to get into Dubai. We're going to take a look at the price in 1 minute. In case anyone's wondering exactly what's going on, where I am. So this is Tanzania, gorgeous country, incredible safaris. So a little geography lesson. The animals, the Serengeti, which is right here. That's the Serengeti. And the animals of the Serengeti, the common animals, zebras, lions, elephant, no sound. The sound bad? What's wrong with the sound? The sound's off? What's wrong with the sound? Mic check. Okay, I'll wait a minute. I mean, the mic's right there. It should be, mic's in front of my face. It should be fine. The mic cutting a bit. What's a bit? Is it bad or is it workable? Sound is bad. Sound is good. Okay, back-to-back comments. Wind. Yeah, there's still some wind. I can get a different mic. I can get a different mic. Just wind noise. All right, I can get a different mic. Look. Yeah, it's definitely a win. Okay, let me try one more thing first. Hold on. Okay, move this closer. I'm gonna tilt this down. I can put this thing on. Okay, so here's one option. I move the mic a little bit closer to me. I have to put okay. So, and then I have another mic option. So let's do this. Okay. So how's the sound now? And if the sound is still no good, I'll switch over to this little mic here that I just assigned. Good, much better. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Okay, so I don't have to go to this mic then. Okay, so this is better. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. All right. All right. All right. Fix the sound problem. All right, so quick geography lesson. I am in Tanzania. When I was in Africa in March, I was supposed to go to Kenya. And in Kenya, that's Nairobi, the capital. And the safaris are here. southwest of Nairobi. Now in Tanzania, the safaris are northwest, but it's the same animals because it's the same area. So this is where your elephants are and like hyenas and rhinos and everything. So I am in Zanzibar, which is an island off the coast of Tanzania. That is the capital of Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. I was not there. I was in Zanzibar. I flew over to Arusha, and then from there, I went to these areas here. This is Ngorongoro and Lake Manyara. Manyara. So that's where I was. Now, if I had 3 days or more, and then I spend one night over here with the Maasai tribe. Other than that, if you have 3 or 4 days, here's another place I would recommend, the Tarangire National Park, and also the Serengeti, which I didn't make it to. So when I come back here, and if COVID insanity continues around the world, I'll be back here sooner than later. I would do, the full Serengeti experience and these areas. So that's where. And now we're here, and all of these green flags are potentials for the future financial summit. Because if Bali doesn't let us back in, the financial summit will move to Zanzibar. To be honest with you guys, the service is not great. The hotels are very expensive. These green flag hotels, they're at least $500 a night. They're at least $500 a night. And that's in local currency. It's at least $500 a night, and it's not the Bali event blows it out of the water. All right, now let's go to talk some Bitcoin. So I'm still on screen share, and we are at a new all-time high. I'm not here by myself. Let me see. I don't know if they're going to be on camera or not. Those are our detectives. Can figure out who I'm in Zanzibar with. 1 second. Pause. There might be a photo shoot happening behind me. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. So Bitcoin price is where it's at. Wow. We're literally at a new all-time high right now. So I don't know what other YouTubers are doing at this time. Someone tweeted at me saying, hey, Tone, while everyone else is talking about emergency, this is craziness right now. Not to me, it's not. This is slow and steady, and it's beautiful. Just look at the charts. The weekly chart is on only on the 3rd week, heading towards an MRI top. So we got plenty of room to go. My target remains at 60,000, 65,000 actually, for the 3rd consecutive MRI top. And we're moving a little too far, a little too fast, but not in a crazy, crazy way. It's still okay. Let's go to the daily chart. Unfortunately, my portable charger is done. So once this battery runs out, we're at 60%, but it drains quick. I have maybe 20 minutes, guys. The daily chart looks awesome as well. The green star candle was your next step going into the bull market. All right, there's gonna be a photo shoot behind me. Okay, they can't see you, by the way. Let me tell it. There's literally a photo shoot behind me right now. But you guys only get to enjoy it in the little corner of the screen. Everyone's asking for full screen. No, you guys aren't getting full screen. You get the little corner. You get the little corner. Live chat's going crazy. I'm just enjoying reading the live chat. Yeah. Like I said, there's a photo shoot behind. Because I'm watching it also live, so I see what you guys are seeing on my little screen. Okay, so let's talk the price of Bitcoin. Some people are in their basements in quarantine, and other people are enjoying life in Zanzibar. All right, so this is what I'm doing. I'm here with you guys talking about the price of Bitcoin. So the daily chart is on a 4. So we still have plenty of room to go on the daily chart as well. I shouldn't have said anything. It should have just been happening like behind me randomly. And we're still on pace to match with the weekly chart. I'm distracted too because I'm seeing that in my mirror as well. I'm seeing that on my side. And the bullish area started right there with the break of the prior swing high following an MRI top. And we're still bullish. Plenty of room to go. Like there's no reason not to walk away from the bullish side of the trade. Now, the 1 hour chart, let's go to the 4 hour chart first. I don't remember what this blue line represented. So I'm just going to delete it. I don't remember why I drew it or when. But on the 4 hour chart, we hit an MRI top. We pulled back for a little bit. We actually bounced right off the moving average. And now we're going higher. Still have plenty of room. We just hit an all-time high. And no real issues here. Still bullish on a 4-hour. We're about the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is a little tricky here. What would tone do? So as you guys know, there's two things going on here. I'm gonna grab another one of these blue lines. If I was trading, I would be long right now. I would be going long right now if I was trading, but I just wanted to say that. But I'm getting distracted. See, this is why Tone doesn't trade. So we broke the prior all-time high on the close. Let's add Omar, the photographer. He's also the man for your safaris in Tanzania, by the way. I gotta post this. I gotta send out a link to this stuff. Okay, now I'm getting distracted. So you do this on purpose. Oh, my battery's dying too. Shoot. Wonder if I can plug my computer in. Anyway, I would be long right now, but the question is why? Since we just hit an MRI top. Well, we hit an MRI top on February 17th of 1900 on the 1 hour chart. And we've broken that high right there. And now we hit another MRI top, but this is pretty much a double top. And now I would never trade this candle, but this candle being bullish, I would trade. So like I said, I would have gone long right on this candle. The moment I saw this candle being bullish, I wouldn't have waited. Everyone wants me to stop screeching. All of a sudden, no one cares about the Bitcoin price. You want full screen on GoPro? No. No, you guys get the little screen. And I'm gonna enjoy my tequila. Wait, now we can take it off. Now we can take now we can take the price. Now I think you guys want the price. We're in the basement. Unless we wasn't wearing this, they screw up. Wow, there's a whole soccer game going on down there. Check that out. Yeah, a full-blown soccer game going. I'm gonna do this, and next time they come out, you won't be able to see them. I don't even mean. All right, back to screen share. We're going higher, guys. I just don't see any weakness here. The 15-minute chart was looking good as well. We got 1,000 live viewers. On a 15-minute chart, so here's a nice MRI top, consolidated for 4 candles, broke the resistance line, and then you got the green star, and then boom, took off to the upside. Again, hit an MRI top, consolidated, and now we're higher. Every time frame is bullish. I just don't see any. I don't see a single reason not to be long in this market right now. Everything is bullish. I shouldn't have put on a daily on my hourly chart. Here's the daily. The daily is the main one. The daily is the main one, and we got like 4 to 5 days to go. 4 to 5 days to go on the daily. Any questions about finance? Yeah, you know, it was interesting. I was talking to someone by the pool down here from Europe who did some mining. I don't know, maybe I can pull up a cord. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I can't charge this laptop. I can give myself a little extra time by turning off my second monitor. Won't be able to see your live chat though, but it'll give me an extra 10 minutes of time or something. I'm assuming I'm still on screen share. All right, I can't see a live chat now, but I gave myself a few extra minutes of battery time. Let me lower my brightness as well now that it's getting a little darker out. Look, Zanzibar is great. I'm having a great time. Service could be so much better, to be honest with you, but options are very limited on where you can go and enjoy life for a minute in this world of quarantine. All right. There's still one full camera angle. You good? You good now? No. No. No, you gotta stay in the corner. You guys got a sneak peek corner. All right, I'll look at your live chat. What are your thoughts on? You know what? I don't have any thoughts on BitMax at all. I haven't been paying attention, guys. I don't know. I have nothing to say. All right, not me. Thank you for your super chat. Do you think companies that are pumping after announcing they are holding Bitcoin will experience a similar bear market to Bitcoin when Bitcoin corrects? Probably, but we are reliving 2014. This is 2014 all over again when companies were announcing that they were accepting Bitcoin as payment, and all of a sudden they were all over the news. It's the same thing. Pretty soon, give it another year, and no one is going to care that another company's buying Bitcoin. It won't matter. So this is just like a recent thing. Like it's not going to matter in a year that another company in the S&P 500 is taking on Bitcoin. I mean, if it's Apple or Microsoft or ExxonMobil, if it's like a top 10 company, it would matter. But if it's not a top 10 company, it won't matter anymore. Right. We're still on screen share. Go lower level time frames. This is the 1 hour chart. I'm still bullish on the 1 hour chart. I don't see any issues here yet. Ideally, I want to see a new swing high. That is a bullish candle. We have 15 minutes to go. Oh, GBTC. Let's see what the premium is. GBTC is doing great. As you guys know, I am 70% of my GBTC trade. Batteries at 36%. Let's see how long it lasts. I am at 70% of my GBTC trade, mostly because I was just, too busy and middle of nowhere in the safari to re-enter my 30% that I sold. So the blue line is where I sold my GBTC, 30% of my GBTC, and I was supposed to re-enter over here as the break of the swing high, but I did not. But that's not because I was scared to go back in. It's because I just didn't log in. But I made it very clear that I would be bullish here, and I'm still bullish here. GBC premium is starting to creep up, which is good. It's now at back to 10%. How's gold doing? Gold's not interesting. What about the S&P? Oh, we got more super chat here, guys. Do you think we will ever see the fluctuations where we will drop to 20 or 30,000 again, or are we fully in the realization of Bitcoin? I think 20,000 is possible, though not likely. I think 30,000 is still possible, like possible. I would give, I would say there is a 51% chance we will hit 30,000. But maybe a 20% chance we would hit 20,000. Those are my percentages. When are you going to start managing other people's money? I don't want to manage other people's money, guys. Managing other people's money is a lot of responsibility, and I don't want to do it. I like teaching people to manage their own money. I don't want to manage other people's money. I really don't. Not something, not a goal of mine. Though I really do like to show billions, not a goal of mine. Can you explain the GBTC premium? Oh boy. So in all of my video descriptions, if you click on the video description of this video, you will see a link to the first time I talked about GBTC on my YouTube channel. And we talked about the premium. What's the best way to explain the premium? Basically, imagine you're living in some, I don't know, place that gets hit by blizzards. And there's not much going on, like Austin, Texas, for example, that just got hit by a blizzard. By the way, any idiot that believes that there's global warming is literally an idiot. It is insane. The climate change people are insane. Insane. Climate changes naturally. Humans cause pollutions. Humans do not cause climate change. We are not capable of causing climate change unless there is technology that I am not aware of. So the whole climate change thing is insane. But hey, anything to take away your rights as a human and turn you into a slave and a sheep, people love that apparently. So, and it's the same people, the COVID people, the climate change people, you know, the anti-meat people, they're all the same. Freaking, so they're all the same socialist, borderline communists. Anyway, where was I going with? So let's say you live in a town and there's only one place where you can buy gold. Just one place. And because there's only one place where you can buy gold, there's very little gold there that you can buy. And because of that, what happens is when it's time to sell, no one is going to panic sell lower than the spot price. But when there is demand, there's very little sellers. So they can charge whatever they like, and someone is willing to buy it. So that's what happens with GBTC. What happens with GBTC is people like myself can buy GBTC shares in my retirement fund tax-free. And in order for me to buy it in my retirement fund tax-free, it's my only option. It's the only way I can put my retirement fund into Bitcoin, tax-free. And I have to pay a premium to buy it because there's only so few shares to go around. Now, the way GBTC works is high net worth individuals, and it's not by high worth individuals. You know, if you have $100,000 to your name, you can probably buy GBTC directly. You can buy it directly, and then after 6 months, you're allowed to sell it. And But when you sell GBTC, you sell it on the open market. And there's only few shares to be sold in the open market. So they will always demand a premium until a Bitcoin ETF comes out that can create as many shares as needed. But GBTC doesn't create shares based on demand in the free market. GBTC creates shares of GBTC based on high net worth individuals exiting from the trust. And that's why there's a premium, because there's a limited number of GBTC shares. They can't just create them on demand. But right now, there are so many GBTC shares that have been created because people are taking advantage of this premium that the premium may not ever break 10% ever again. People are telling me to concentrate on the price of the Bitcoin, not my background. Yeah, look, I've said it many times. I mean, look, I can do a whole podcast about the climate change stupidity that people believe in. It's amazing what people will believe in just because like some, agenda on the news tells you to believe in this climate change insanity. I'm looking at your live chat now, guys. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on. I'm bullish across all time frames right now, across all time frames. This is the 1 hour chart. It's incredibly bullish to me. The 4 hour chart, incredibly bullish. Everything is bullish. Let's go lower than a 1 hour. Let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is crazy bullish as well. I love the break of the prior candle's high. Oh, the 15-minute is going to come up on an MRI top soon. Battery life check, 26%. 10-minute. I got to wait for the MRI. It looks bullish. Oh, beautiful. 10 minutes just getting started. But the 15 is getting near the top. What about 5 minutes? 5 minutes is bullish as well. Everything is bullish across the board, guys. Everything is bullish across the board. I mean, the 5 minute, you want to wait a minute and a half. You want to, if I was a 5 minute candle trader, I wouldn't trade this candle. I would trade next candle as it breaks current candle. But this candle is already running high, so. We got about 10 minutes left on battery life here. This computer is a beast. It drains battery like crazy. And my portable battery kind of ran out. So I learned today that there's something going on with laser eyes. So my graphic designer, thank you World of Rusty, gave me a laser eye thumbnail. Oh, by the way, speaking of the Maasai tribe, I wish I had time to tweet this out. Bill Gates is one of the most evil human beings of the 21st century. I shit you not. Like, I think Bill Gates is on the level of Mao, and I don't want to say, I mean, if I say I don't want to say Hitler, it's like saying Hitler, but he's up there with Stalin and Lenin and Mao and probably on the verge of Hitler. That's how dangerous Bill Gates is. Bill Gates is probably the most awful human being on the face of the earth right now, in scope, based on what he's able to influence. Like obviously on a small scale, he's a very nice guy. You can go to dinner with him, you can have a good time, you can chat. He's not gonna murder you at dinner. Very nice guy on a small scale. But on a large scale, as to how many people Bill Gates will kill in his lifetime and his lifetime is not that long from this point on because he's already in his 60s or 70s. I think he's the most evil and dangerous human being on the planet. That's my opinion of Bill Gates. And so here I am with the Maasai tribe. And wow, I can talk about the Maasai for a while. And they only eat cow. They only eat meat and a little bit of lamb. And it's very fascinating, very fascinating. They drink milk, they drink blood. Mostly they use blood for medicine, cow blood, and they eat meat. They have the Maasai, they can take on many wives, and they don't have a currency. They kind of use the currency of the country barely, but they don't need currency in their society. They use animals for currency. It was, like I said, it was so fascinating. So the number of wives you have as a Maasai is directly correlated to how many cows you have. So the more cows you have, the more wives you will have. And I forgot to ask the question what the cow to wife ratio is in the Maasai, but we're guessing that it's about 7 to 10 cows per wife in the Maasai. And then each wife builds like their own like house on the property that they have. And so you can tell exactly how many wives the person has based on the size of the property, because each wife lives in their own house. Now, they also have chickens. And here was the really fascinating part to me. So there are chickens around the property. Oh, my battery's about to die, and I'm talking about the Maasai and how they live. So they have chickens that obviously lay eggs. And I asked them, well, do they eat chicken or do they eat eggs? And the answer was no, they do not eat chicken, and they do not eat the eggs of the chicken. And I'm like, so what are the chickens for? And they're like, well, the chickens lay eggs to make more chickens, which makes sense, the point of laying eggs. But they use the chickens as currency in the market to trade it for things like clothes and other stuff. So the chickens are not food, the chickens are currency, but the cows are both status and food. And then you have someone like Bill Gates saying that people need to stop eating meat. And I'm literally spending my time in a tribe where cows is life for them. So it's absolutely incredible difference. Are you heading out? Okay, photo shoot's done. I need to be done with the stream. I got like 5 minutes of battery life. So this is the stream ends. We're gonna take one last look at Bitcoin, and then I'm gonna end this. And we're breaking to new highs. I'm bullish, guys, across all time frames. All time frames. We just hit a new all-time high on the stream. This is beautiful. There's also other beautiful. And I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna leave it right here on a high note. Like I said at one point on this video, I would be long right now across all time frames, whether long or short. And hope you guys enjoying new all-time highs. Enjoy it. Look, life is short. Life is short. You have like what, 20, 30 years to really enjoy it. Before that, you're too young. After that, you're too old. You got to enjoy it. You can't lose 5 of those years because some asshole who wants to kill half the world, Bill Gates again, decided to convince everyone to shut everything down. You can't live like that. Can't live like that. Enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Get out. Get out of the house. Get out of the basement. Go hug some people. That's what I'm doing. See you guys on the next one. I'm going to stick to countries that have the least amount of COVID restrictions. Am I trying to enjoy life? All right. Hopefully, everyone else will do the same, and people will start to stand up to this insanity. Talk to you all on the next one. I'm sticking around here a few extra days. I was gonna head out tomorrow, but I didn't get my COVID test done in time, so I moved my flight up. So you guys will have another video or two. All right, guys.